I'm Scott. I play in the band The World is Vampire.
I'm Callie. I also play in World is a Vampire.
And these are our Sisters in Christ guest picks. So my first pick is from a band, well, not really a band, but a guy who goes by Wooden Wand. His real name is James Jackson Toth, and this is actually 1 out of 6 discs of a huge collection of basically outtakes and demos. It's all pretty lo-fi, but I really love all of this guy's stuff. He's super prolific, and all, kind of spans a lot of different emotions. Can be heartbreaking, can be really humorous. I think all of his lyrics are great. This record in particular has a song "Oh Dad" on it, which I don't think was ever released on an official release, but was played by the band Little Gold on one of their records. So yeah, great record.
Okay, my first one is Known Weed Smoker by Pope. It's a cassette tape. It's their first release. Pope is the best local band, maybe? They're like very up there. I like this album because I'm also a known weed smoker. That's my first one.
All right, up next I have this album, Todas, Brisas. I'm probably massacring that pronunciation, but by the band ALMEIDA. I think this is also kind of mostly one guy who puts all this stuff together, but he and his bandmates are from Brazil. All the music is in Portuguese. Really awesome, just like a lot of fuzzy tones, a lot of use of like gnarly delay with feedback. The songs on here just kind of meander and go on and on and on, which is something that I tend to get pretty into. Good leads. The guy kind of sings in a voice that it almost sounds like a falsetto voice, but I think that's just his normal voice, but pretty awesome. I think he's also a graphic designer, and he probably puts together all these weird collages for his album artwork.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So all of their stuff is good. He hasn't put anything out in a couple of years, but I anxiously await the next release.
Maybe we should do some falsetto in Vampire. Incorporate it.
I'll leave that up to you.
Yes. Okay, my next pick, I haven't listened to it yet, so I might be a poser for saying this, but I know I love UROCHROMES, so I chose it. UROCHROMES, I think it just used to be this one guy, and I think he's from like Western Mass or outside of Boston or something, but I played a show with him in Florida, northern Florida, and he's just like amazing. It's like the best punk. This song, Two Men's, it's a bop. Gets stuck in my head forever. So this, I guess, was recorded by that dude Gary Wrong, who's a local man. And I can't wait to listen to it someday.
Put it on now.
I know, we should put it on. We'll put it on after.
So my next is this album, Cruel Sister, by the band PENTANGLE. I can't recall if I've heard this one, but this is a folk band. It doesn't say what year this is from on here. I'm guessing maybe 60s or 70s, but one of the main writers in this band is that folk singer Bert Jansch, who I'm pretty into, his solo career stuff, and then also John Renbourn is also a pretty well-known folk singer from that era. So yeah, I need to check this out. Good artwork of naked people playing flutes and posing. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, my next pick is this Purity Ring album that came out in 2012 that I just started listening to like 3 weeks ago, because one of the songs on it is the theme song of a TV show I watched, all of it in one day because I don't do anything. called Search Party. But yeah, this song, Obadiah, is the theme song for that show. And it's like a really good song. And I was like, I should listen to the whole album that song is on. And it's this album. And all the songs are really, really good. And then you can buy it on vinyl.
Nice. All right, and then my last is this album, Endless Autumn, by the band Passing Phases. This is our buddy Mike Benish's band. This is their first album from a few years back. I love everything that he does. I think Passing Phases is actually may not be super active at this point. His current band is called Glue Factory, which is pretty much the continuation of this band, but all good stuff.
Wait, we should talk about this gradient on the back. Ooh, yellow to red.
Yeah.
I love gradients.
This song, Lonesome Some, rocks. It's got this ripping solo that I learned myself and play often. And yeah, check out Passing Phases and Glue Factory as well. Glue Factory just put out a new record, which is great. So
Sweet.
that's it.
Okay. That was great. My last one is Mary Lattimore, Hundreds of Days. This is also not new, but it is one that I listen to very, like, all of the time.
She the harp.
She is the
player?
harpist.
Yeah.
Harpist.
Yeah.
She plays the harp. And she has so many albums, but this is just her. It's not a collaborative one, and it's really good. It's like harp, ambient, neo-modern, classical. And then also I feel like she's gonna, for me personally, like, I played a show with her one time as X-Spectre, and it was X-Spectre, Mary Lattimore, and True Widow, and it was like the best show ever. It was at the Zeitgeist, and since we're never going to go to shows again, I think now I can firmly say it'll be one of the best shows I ever played. So yeah, love this
Sweet.
album, love harp and memories, love to remember things.
I'm gonna mask up.